So hello friends, this is Satvik, and today I am going to teach you the topic minimization of theory of automation. So here goes the topic. See, we can see a DFA diagram on the page. Suppose we have been given a question that this is the DFA diagram, and by the process of minimization, convert it into a minimized DFA. So the process by which we will solve this question is, first of all, we will separate initial and final states. Like if we see in this, Q0, Q2 and Q1 are the initial states, and Q3, Q4 and Q5 are the final states. But before doing this, we need to make a transition table. Likewise, I will show you. Like Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 and Q5. Q0 for A and Q0 for B. Okay, so Q0, if we see in this figure, for A, Q0 is going on Q1, so we will write here Q0 A Q1. For B, Q0 is going on Q2, so we will write here Q2. In the similar manner, we will check for each and everything, like Q2 is going for A, Q2 is going to Q3, and for B, Q2 is going to Q5. In this manner we will arrange it. So let's make it Q1 for A is going to Q3, and for B is going to Q4. Q2 for A is going to Q3, and Q2 for B is going to Q5. In a similar manner, Q3, Q1, Q4, Q5, Q5 and Q4. Now the step which I have told in the beginning of this video, we will separate the initial and the final states, and we will represent it by phi naught. Okay, now first initial states, we will make one group for initial state, Q0, Q1 and Q2, and then we will make a second group for final states, that is Q3, Q4 and Q5. This is then phi 1. Then we will check that Q0 and Q1, we will check, does Q0 and Q1 for A lies in different group or lies in the same group. Like for A, Q0 and Q1 lies in Q1 and Q3, Q1 and Q3. So here we can see that for A, Q0 and Q1 lies in different groups. So if it lies in different groups, we will separate this group into more parts. And if these two does not lies in different group, it lies in the same group. Likewise, if we see here Q4 and Q5, so for A it lies in Q4 and Q5, same group, and for B also it lies in Q5 and Q4, same group. So at that after 2-3 steps, we will see for Q4 and Q5 we will not separate the groups. But here if we see Q0, Q1, Q2, and we will take two states, Q0 and Q1. See, Q0, Q1, for A it is Q1, Q3, for B it is Q2 and Q4. So for both A and B it has different states, so we will separate Q0, and we will make a different group, that is Q1 and Q2. Okay, now we will check for Q1 and Q2, does it lies in the same group or different group. See, let's check Q1 and Q2. For A it lies in Q3 and Q3 and Q3. Okay, it lies in same group. Now let's check for B. For B it lies in Q4 and Q5. So now we can see that Q1 and Q2 for both for A and B lies in the same group, so we do not need to separate Q1 and Q2. Now let's move further. We have in this group we have Q3, Q4 and Q5. So let's take these two, Q3 and Q4. So for A, Q3 and Q4 lies in Q3 and Q4. So for A it does not lies in different groups, Q3 and Q4 both same group. But for B we can see it lies in Q1 and Q5. So Q1 and Q5, here are two different groups. So now we need to separate it. So we will do it like Q3 in one group and Q4 and Q5 in another group. Okay, so Q3. Now let's check that Q4 and Q5 lies in the same group or another group. So for A we will check Q4 and Q5 lies in the same group. Okay, and for B we will check Q4 and Q5 lies in the same group. So we do not need to separate this. So this group is Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 and Q5. Okay, now we will do Now we will minimize the DFA by this process. See, we will make, like we can see here, 4 different states. One state is Q0, one state is Q1 and Q2, one state is Q3, one state is Q4 and Q5. Okay, so for these 4 states we will make a DFA in a way. First we will write Q0, then Q1 and Q2, then Q3, then Q4 and Q5. Now first of all we will double circle the final states. Now let's see which is the final states. See, here if we see Q3, Q4 and Q5, these 3 were the final states and this were the initial states. So here we will do like Q0, Q1, Q2, this will remain the initial states, but Q3 was the final state, so we will double circle it to represent the final state. And here Q4 and Q5 are also the final states. Here Q4 and Q5 both are all together and they make one state, so we will encircle both this Q4 and Q5 in a way, Q4 and Q5. So this has been a final state. Now see here, for Q0, for this Q0 for A it goes to Q1 and Q0 for B is goes to Q2. So we will make it here. Q0 for A it goes to Q1, okay, for A it goes to Q1 A, and also for B it goes to Q2. So Q1, Q2 both are in the same state. We will make it in this way. Now we can see, now we can see Q1 and Q2 for A it goes to Q3 and Q1 and Q2 for B it goes to Q4 and Q5. So here we will do Q1 and Q2 for A it will go to Q3, for A it will go to Q3, and for B it will go to Q4, for B it will go to Q4 and Q5. Q4 and Q4 both are the same states, so we just need to make one arrow and we will represent it. Now we will see Q4 and Q5. For Q4 and Q5 let's check. So for Q4 and Q5, for A it is going to Q4 and Q5, and for B it is going to Q5 and Q4. So Q4 and Q5, for A it is going to Q4 and Q5, and for B also it is going to Q5 and Q4. So A comma B we will write here. And now we will check for Q3. So if we check for Q3 for A it goes to Q3, for B it goes to Q1. Q3 for A it goes to Q3, so we will make a self loop A, and for B it goes to Q1, for B Q1. So this is our minimized DFA. If we look, when we look to this figure and then we look to this figure, so this is the more complex one, and whenever we will given the question, we will be given in this way, that this is the DFA, and by the process of minimization you have to convert it into a minimized DFA. So this is your DFA, and by applying this process of minimization, now we have got a more concise manner, and we have got a more concise DFA. So thank you friends for watching this video, and we'll make further videos whenever required. Okay, thank you so much.